So we're a synthetic biology bioengineering startup, which is over 2 years old, and we're based in central Sydney. And we engineer cyanobacteria or blue-green algae to produce high-value products from CO2, sunlight, and water. If you look around the world today, there's a whole combination of things from habitat destruction, environmental impacts from climate change, increasing consumer demand, and issues of food security and trade security, political matters that are impacting our ability to provide plant-based products for a whole host of industries. We're not just talking food, we're talking flavors and fragrances and cosmetics, we're talking in pesticides and crop protection and control. We're talking nutraceuticals, pharmaceuticals. So this really impacts on pretty much every discipline and every application area you can think of. And we've typically done that from petrochemical solutions. Now we know the implications those are now having for our planet and for habitats and ecosystems around the world. And many of the times they can't provide safe or sustainable or scalable solutions to those problems. So what we've got with Bondi is the ability to take a natural solution in the biology and use biology's manufacturing capability to make all of these high-value, highly useful products that we can make sustainably, while also fixing carbon dioxide and cleaning air streams and industrial gas streams. What's changed in the last 15, 20 years is the ability to now not just read but write DNA. That gives us unprecedented power over biology as a manufacturing technology. And so what you've seen emerge since the mid-2000s, you're seeing this ability to program biology, which until I think the early 2000s just wasn't technically or economically feasible. And I think what most people won't fully appreciate is that we were able to now put together a team of recent graduates that can sit in front of a computer program and code biology in the same way that an architect might design a building, or a mechanical engineer might design a rig, or an electronic engineer might design an electrical circuit. And so this ability to sit at a computer and then jump into the lab and tinker with biology and design with biology is a really powerful technology. We face a whole host of slow motion train wreck that's coming about from our basically pillaging of the world and our use of petrochemicals and our running at pace without the consequences of our actions being seen. And at the same time, we've now got this ability to tap into the potential of biology to right some of those wrongs and to get us to live sustainably. So we're passionate because not only is it a wonderfully creative discipline, but it actually gives us some tangible solutions to some of these major problems that part of them are our own making as a society, but they give us the ability to feed ourselves, heal ourselves, and support ourselves in a far more sustainable and clean and equitable way moving forward. We always say we're ambitious but humble. And we'd like to think we can start to develop a capability that is world-leading in further synthetic organism design. Now, what does that look like? That looks like a team of 20, 30, 50, several hundred genetic engineers, chemical engineers, computational and biological scientists, engineering biology to go out and solve some of these complex problems. It's an interesting mix. Biology is software that makes its own hardware. And I think what's really exciting is to try and build a world-class capability of some of the smartest folks in the world that want to be passionate about making a difference using this technology that they've learned to develop, this collision of technologies, whether it's the biological sciences, the ability to read and write DNA, electronics and hardware design, computational tools. It's right now this nexus point of all these things coming together. So we're excited to basically create a fusion of digital and biology here in the heart of central Sydney that can honestly punch well above our weight, I guess, and compete with some of the best companies in the world.